Our New Year, New You theme continues here in the Balancing Act Kitchen with something that's natural and wholesome, quinoa. And joining me today is Alicia, Neal, and Scott Schmidt from Path of Life. I want to welcome you into our kitchen this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, Scott, I want to talk with you, and I hear about all these quinoa blends, but first tell our audience, what is quinoa?
That is a great question because there are so many people that don't know about quinoa. It's become so popular over the last couple of years, being one of these superfoods, but people don't even really know what it is. And it turns out that it's actually a close relative of spinach.
Really?
Yeah, this amazing plant, it actually comes from the Andean region in South America where most of the product is traditionally grown. These amazing edible seeds can be used just like a grain, and that's why people often confuse it for a rice or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's a seed. But this amazing seed, you wash it, you clean it, and then you cook it, and it's a very versatile product. But the great thing about this seed is that it's a complete protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, and it's gluten-free.
You know, sometimes people think of it, quinoa, as bland, but you've brought these delicious blends and varieties. Alicia, tell me about these.
Yes, we have 4 Path of Life quinoa blends,
Okay.
and they're all in this new fresh packaging so that you can pick out which one's your favorite at the store shelf. But we have 2 organic, quinoa and kale and quinoa and brown rice, and 2 all-natural varieties, Mediterranean quinoa and Southwest quinoa. And the great thing about these is they taste great, but they're also a great way to introduce quinoa to kids. So I have 3 kids, and one's 6, he doesn't eat meat. My younger boy, he can't have dairy, and his twin sister Leah, she's a diva, and every day is a different day with her. So I was telling Scott about my dinner drama, how, you know, they never want to eat the same thing, and he's like, you should try the quinoa and brown rice. He has kids, and he said that they love it. I'm like, I don't know if my kids are gonna love it, but I gave it to them for dinner that night, and they loved it, like ate the whole bowl. So I'm like, now on those nights where I just wanna hit the easy button and make the dinner fairy appear, I have something in my freezer I can just pull out and get it on the table in a few minutes.
That's fantastic. So tell me, Scott, how are Path of Life quinoa blends, how are they prepared?
Well, that's the great thing about it. What we've tried to do is, because everyone has such a busy lifestyle these days, what we've tried to do is make a nutritious meal or side dish really convenient. But those 2 things don't normally match. It's either healthy or convenient. What we try to do is do both.
Yeah.
So we've taken all the hard work out of quinoa, which is traditionally been one of those items where you have to, like I said, cook, clean, and then what do you do with it? We've taken some great ingredients, put them together. You can steam this for 4 minutes or put it into a pan, but I'll steam this for you right now.
Perfect.
Look at how easy this is. I'm gonna take this bag in the microwave, 4 minutes, you're going to have either a great meal or side dish for you and your family.
I love that. And as you said, it's a meal, but let's look at this. You've got some great side dishes going on here as well.
So if you can't cook like me, one of my go-to things is going to the store and grabbing a rotisserie chicken, and I know that's one of Scott's favorites as well. So you can just pair it with rotisserie chicken, or you can grill some salmon or fish up, and that works very nicely with our quinoa and kale. If you want to kick it up another notch, maybe even doing a nice light appetizer like Mediterranean lettuce wraps or poblano stuffed peppers with our Southwest quinoa. And here, for a twist on our ordinary stir fry, we use some brown rice and our Path of Life organic broccoli with tofu.
You know, what I really like about this is that it's portable. I mean, you could take it right to the office, put it in the microwave, and sometimes you really can't find a healthy option at the office, so I absolutely love that idea. You know, I'm going to taste some of this, but I also want you to know that I noticed that I can read and pronounce every ingredient on this bag. It's all wholesome and natural, right?
That's so important to us at Path of Life. That's really what our brand is about. What we're trying to do is bring convenience foods and mix it with a natural, clean label. And as you can see, our chef, he always says, I want our label to read like it's not a science project. And that's very important to us.
It is such a great thing. Sometimes I look at the labels and I'm like, oh, can't eat that. But you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try this Southwest quinoa. Oh my gosh.
I know, it's so easy too.
So easy. The bell peppers, you slice them, you put it in, you're done. Okay, I'll keep chewing, but I want to say thank you both for stopping by. I'm going to go right out of the studio with these bags, pop them in for my kids, and a great meal is on the way. Great to have
Thank
you
you for
here
having
today.
us.
Thanks so much.
You want to learn more? Log on to thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well.